Hello everyone, I hope you are having a fantastic week so far. This is Seth Keep It Real. I'm going to show you how to plan your inventory in a way that you don't run out, because one of the biggest problems sellers run into when they're first starting to sell on Amazon and they have a product and it's selling really well is they run out of inventory faster than they expected. So I'm going to show you exactly how to avoid that. How do we know how much to order? Should I order 6 months? Well, what if it doesn't sell off? And I'm stuck with all this inventory that I have to drop the price on to liquidate, and I lost money and time. Or what if I order a month's worth, but it sells in 20 days? Now, as soon as it sells out, I don't have enough time to get more in because the manufacturer's building it, and now my BSR number goes up, which means my ranking goes down. How do you manage that? Well, there's a formula that I use, and I want to show you that formula. This formula has proven itself 100 times over. And in addition, if you want a profit calculator, it's a little calculating spreadsheet that allows you to break down exactly what your cost would be for shipping, for Amazon fees, for the actual production of the product, and all of that. So you know what your profit is. You just drop in the number and it automatically calculates for you. Drop your email below and say, please send me the profit calculator, and I'll make sure we email that to you as well. So here we go. I'm going to show you how to do this. So pretend with me that you have this new product and you ordered 500. It's your MOQ, also known as minimum order quantity. You have 500 products and you're getting ready to sell these on Amazon. Now let's pretend that you sell these off in 100 days. What you're going to do is use this formula right here to figure out how many to order next time. Now excuse my chicken scratches, I'm not the best artist in the world, but 500 units divided by the number of days it's sold in times 100. Here's another way of looking at it. Units sold divided by the days it sold in, okay, times 100. That is the formula. Units sold, I sold 500, divided by the days it sold in, I sold through that inventory in 100 days, times 100. If you use that formula, you will always have a really good estimation of how much inventory you need. Now let me explain this. This formula right here actually will cause me to end up with 500. It's just an algebraic equation, because if I take 500, divide it by 100, multiply it by 100, what do I end up with? Well, 500 again. Now why is that? Well, if your inventory is selling through in 100 days, that's a decent amount of time. That's a very safe number. Now you have another 100 days of inventory. If you decide you want to add on 200 or 300 more, that's fine. But this is the minimum that I go with. I at least order this many. If you want to order more because you see it starting to ramp up a lot, that's completely fine. Now keep in mind, when you start selling a product, this 500 right here, you're not going to know how many days it sells in until it's all gone. Then you're without inventory and your BSR number gets really bad, and your ranking, you lose that. So how do you prevent that? Well, you wait until you've sold through half of them. So let's say you have 250 left. You're going to divide that by the number of days that have gone by. Let's pretend it's 50. And then you're going to multiply that by 50. You see? So all you have to do is just drop these in half. And once you do that, you can say, oh, well, if 250, 50, well, that means that 500 would be 100, so therefore I'm going to order 500 more. Now let me show you how this really works with a product that's growing and selling faster and faster. So let's say this time you have 500 units and you sell it in 10 days. Now you know you're selling 50 a day, so your sales have gone way up, and obviously you need to order more because you don't want to order the same number and sell out in 10 days. Well, if I do 500 divided by 10 times 100, I end up with 50 times 100, which equals 5,000. Now I have 5,000 products because I need that inventory to last longer. Now let's take the 5,000 and let's pretend that they're continued to sell at this rate of 50 a day. That means they would sell out in 100 days, and I'm going to divide that by 100 if they're selling at 50 a day, because 50 into 5,000 is 100. And then I'm going to multiply that by 100. That means the next time I order, I'm going to order 5,000. In other words, if the product sales don't increase, then this formula makes sure I order the same amount. But if the product sales do increase, this formula makes sure I order more. And that way you can keep extending on and on and on. Let's say I have 5,000 and I'm going to sell it in 5 days. That means I am doing 1,000 a day. So 5,000 divided by 5 is 1,000. And I multiply this by 100. So that means I'm doing 1,000 times 100 for my next order. So my next order is going to be 1, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. Now I'm going to be ordering 100,000. You see that? One more time just to make sure you understand. This is the way the formula works. If I have 500 units and these 500 units sell in 10 days, I'm going to divide that number by 10, multiply it by 100. The answer to that formula, which is in this case 500 divided by 10, is 50. 50 times 100 equals 5 with 3 zeros, 5,000. 5,000 is how many units I need to order next time. The formula works. It helps you not run out of inventory. It is really important that you're able to forecast how much you need to buy so that you never, ever, ever run out. Again, if you want that profit calculator, drop your email below. We'll make sure we send it to you. I hope this tip has been helpful for you. This is Seth, keep it real. Go out there and absolutely crush it. Bye.